Yo! Alright, well. Yo! This is my first live stream since I switched my router, so I'm hoping that it's fine. So, that's that. And now we wait for people to accumulate in the chat. Hopefully. This stream is probably going to be a lot of me singing along with the background music. Just me sitting here going beep beep boop boop beep boop boop boop. What's up, gang? I'm gonna give it a few minutes before I actually start like putting up any polls or anything, just so people can get here. Start in maybe 5 minutes. Oh, you know what? I was gonna do my new Carnival daily stuff and then start, so probably 5 minutes. And I got a whole playlist of all the new Carnival background music on shuffle right now. For the vibe. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome in, gang. Loading in to do my daily thingies. 2 free contracts. 3 free contracts. These songs end so abruptly. Hey guys! Hello, hello! I don't even want to think about chapter 16, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even want to think about it. I'll end up making a video on it, I'm sure, but just like, bruh. Leave me the fuck alone with that shit. Not you guys, like the developers of the game. Okay, total potential 13. I need to level up my low rarity cards more so that the potential isn't so annoying when I send them out on missions. What are they called? I don't know. Scout missions. I should probably know what they're called after like almost 3 years of playing this game, huh? Jesus Christ. Yeah, these songs end so abruptly. Holy shit, that's so funny. Just the worst transitions in the world. But it's because they're not supposed to transition between each other. They're supposed to loop. But still. And I don't know which one's which for most of these. They're all gonna sound vaguely familiar, and I'm not gonna know which song is which. That'd be kind of a funny game, like, me sitting here guessing all the background music. Yesterday, when I was testing this, I got the Desert Island Knockout music mixed up with the Rusted Nation music. How do you do that? I don't know, but I managed to. I was listening to it, I'm like, this one's a banger, what is this, Rusted Nation? Not even close. Not even a little bit. Yeah, the story could go anywhere. It's, yeah. That's part of what's scary, but it's like, I don't know. I think every time that a new chapter gets announced, like, a lot of people are like, oh my god, like, it's happening, we're gonna get answers for the questions, but, like, they never answer the questions, you know? So, like, I don't know, I don't think it's actually, like, obviously whatever happens is gonna be crazy, but I don't think that much is actually gonna happen. Like, there's people acting like it's gonna be, you know, like all of a sudden we know exactly where Rin came from and we know the whole Huey lore and like everything, but it's just gonna be, we're gonna get some crumbs and then it's just gonna be another like 9 months or whatever. Also, yes, this stream is gonna be saved. YouTube automatically uploads streams as videos after they're done. I'm already, like, forgetting all my, okay. I'm trying to remember all the daily quests. Too caught up in these bangers. Banger songs. I'm running out of express passes, no. Send help. Oh my gosh, I actually just ran out. That's pain and suffering, for real. Oh, I got 15 more. Never mind, guys. We're good. It's actually fine. Oh, and I have to do the stupid cabin things. Almost done, gang. Then I'll start the thing. It's called a VOD. Yeah, thank you. Correct, it is called a VOD. Also, I don't know, you guys are going to be the only ones that can really tell, but since my internet is so much faster, I'm curious if there's less delay, or if all the delay is like truly just YouTube's fault. I know, the express pass thing with the cabin, it's actually so upsetting. Hot take, whoa, never mind, I guess. I don't think express passes should exist. I think you should just be able to do that, but obviously they want money, and I understand that, but I also think that it's evil. But that's on me for expecting, you know. Oh my god. I'm sick of this error code. Do you guys get the error code when you're trying to do the whatever it's called? The, like... What the heck are they even called? I don't know. The essence thing in the cabin, and then you, like, finish that, and it's, like, error code, and you have to go back to the main menu. Sickening. Sickening. What was I saying? Oh, I was saying that's on me for expecting, like, good moral practices from the gambling game, but, like, still. Just give me the express passes, you freak. Like, I can't do it. Also, the fact that you have to decorate the cabin every single day is so funny. Like, I haven't been using the rest of them, I just use the one. So, I just move these rugs around and just call it a day every single time. Which is funny to me, because I'm not actually doing anything. Manufacture a piece of furniture. For what? I also have so many, like, random tables and rugs and lamps and shit because of that daily thing where you have to manufacture stuff. Okay. I'm done, I think? Oh, I forgot to level up, my guys. Level up one ally, 2 times. Okay. Now I'm done. Time to lock in. Who's in your rooms? I only ever use the first one. It's just Dante in there. Are you ranking the NPCs off? No, so I'm not ranking the NPCs, you guys are. So I'm gonna put up polls, and you guys get to vote on who's gonna win, and it's gonna be a bracket showdown until only one person is remaining. And you can base your vote on whatever you want. It doesn't matter, like, aesthetic, personality, whatever it is. You can just go with that. So, yeah, I have to, get the thing open so I can make the polls, actually. Please do not start playing my own live stream on my thing. No. Okay, it's muted, thank God. That scared me. I have to open the YouTube, like, stream dashboard to make polls in the chat. So, that just scared me. I thought it was gonna start playing my own stream into the thing. Okay. Here we go. First poll. By the way, this is the frog and Coco. I think I know who's gonna win, but there goes the poll. Oops, I just opened Steam. Hello. One of my friends opened a game as I was trying to put that poll up. Okay, so I'm thinking these polls are gonna last like 3 minutes. That song was so short. And you guys can vote for 3 minutes and then I'll close it, and yeah. I hope this doesn't end up scuffed, because it might. It might end up scuffed as shit, so. I also think it would be funny if you guys, like, made your arguments in chat, like it's court, like it's a debate, we have to win. But I don't think anyone's gonna be voting for the frog, so. He also is kind of like a like, he like didn't really do anything. Like the frog was just kind of annoying, and then his name was literally Mr. Frog, so he didn't have a name really. So for anyone who doesn't know, I guess I should recap these people. So Mr. Frog is from Rainy Season. His lore is basically there was he wanted to become a yokai because he was best friends with this little girl that he didn't want to leave her behind, right? But he sucks, so he was like stealing. What the fuck was he doing? I don't remember. He was like trying to steal shit from whatever. He was like gonna let Eden die or something in the weird yokai realm. I'm not sure. And then Coco she was from the maid event, and yep, she built the maid cafe from literal scratch, and she's a cutie. She's you know, she was chillin'. She's kind of cringe fail. She's one of like 4 women in the whole game, so you know, she's a bear yokai. I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, he wanted Topper's flower. I forgot. There was some shenanigans with the whatever he was trying to do. 1 more minute, gang. Did I mistype it as Coca? Wait, that's so funny. Coca. That's hilarious. Coca versus Frog. Frog has 1 vote. If I could vote, I would pity vote for the frog, but I can't. Okay, banger. No idea which event this is from. It sounds like, what the heck was it called? Uh-oh, I can't remember the name of it. Never mind, guys. Scrap that. Coca-Cola. 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Get those votes in, gang. Oh, also, I did not... Oh, this was Gambler's Paradise. I was gonna say it kind of sounds like the detective one. I guess they have similar vibes. Okay. End poll. We did it, gang. So, this is the part where it might get scuffed. Give me 2 seconds. The song does go hard. Okay, so now I have to pull up pictures of the next 2 and then also update the bracket thing. Okay, so the next 2 are gonna be Molly and Leroy. So let me pull this up. This fucking song. Dramatic ass music. Okay, there's his freak ass. And then where's my Molly image? Molly appearance. Where the hell? Oh, here she is. And now this thing is all fucked. There. Okay. Slay. Let me put this up. Start another poll. Molly versus Leroy. I'm gonna purposely spell all of them wrong now, because I fucked up the first one and it's funny. His name is Larry. Okay. 3 minutes on the clock. And I have to now update the thing. The thing. So the scuffed part is that I have to update the bracket image on my phone and then email it to my computer and then replace it on my stream. So it's kind of goof. Yo! So, Molly is from, what's it called? I forgot. The one where Edmund and Dante go to the fair. Sorry, I'm multitasking. She is like dead. She's the spirit of a fish, right? So she goes and accidentally traps a bunch of people in like a ghost limbo dimension. And then Leroy is the guy from Gambler's Paradise that was killing people by biting off their peanuts. And he trapped a bunch of people in his room. And it was all weird. And he's some sort of like strange, like essence experiment from something. Like he's a familiar, but like Huey didn't make him. He was like made from an item of Huey's or something. So that was like the whole crazy thing was like, whoa, there's another familiar, but it's like, no. Is she a fish yokai? I don't think she's a yokai. I think she's just like a dead fish. But like, I don't know. Maybe she is a yokai? Okay, now I have to open. I hope that, I know my internet is a lot faster now, but I'm hoping that having like my own stream open, plus I'm live streaming, plus I have to check my email to get these images back and forth is like not gonna crash anything. Oh, this is so funny, these fucking transitions between songs. Okay, Jesus Christ. So then... There. Updated version. Spot the difference. Slay. Are you really an ally if you don't vote for Molly? That's so funny. She's just a teeny fish. Exactly. The poll disappeared. Oh. Did you vote on it already? Maybe that's why? I'm not sure. 10 seconds. Molly sweep. Not as bad as the Coco sweep, but Molly sweep indeed. What? I swear to God these songs are 3 seconds long. Okay. Poll over. Molly won. Who would have thunked it? The 22% of you that voted for Larry are wild behaviors. But I have to stay unbiased. Okay, next. I had this in a notebook so that I can keep track of it without my phone having to be on. Okay. Next one is Lone Wolf versus the Headmaster from Chimes of Darkness. I should have like brushed up on the names from all these events before I started this because I forgot a lot of them. There's just too many. There's like 30 something. Lone Wolf, yup. I have a prediction for this poll as well. Oops, not what I meant to do. Okay. Start a poll. Start poll. 3 minutes on the clock. I was gonna mention this earlier. I did not add the clown guy because it would have thrown off. We would have had an uneven amount of people. But otherwise, yes. So it goes all the way up to the guy from Feast of Roses, which I haven't read, so I don't actually know anything about him at all. Oops. Almost goofed up the thing and moved Leroy instead of Molly to the next spot. Yo, imagine. So yeah, the Lone Wolf is the cowboy guy from the cowboy event. He's a chiller. He's friends with Garu, sort of. And the headmaster was the guy that was running the cult that he tried to kill Olivine and Yakumo. This is gonna be a lot of just me not even talking. I'm glad I have the thing. The music. Because it's just me emailing myself images to update the stream every 3 minutes. Oh, I didn't realize how tedious this would be. It's kind of funny though. There we go. Update this. I'm hoping that's the right one. It is? Okay. Slay. Yeah, I'm assuming Lone Wolf sweep because Lone Wolf is hot as fuck and not a freak in the bad way. Cracking open a cold one. Cracking open a cold one with the boys. Oops, I forgot to keep my timer open. It's probably been 3 minutes now. Oh, it's only been 2.5. Let's go. I'm actually on time still. If we find that 3 minutes is too short, we can move it. But I think everyone's been getting their votes in, right? This one ain't close, Chief. This one's more of a sweep than than Coco. Alright. 3 minutes is up. Lone Wolf sweep. Next pairing is gonna be Mary from Sleepless Funfair and the monkey yokai that was running the yokai banquet from Mystical Banquet. The headmaster sucks balls, exactly. So, let me find those pictures. Also, if I get quieter whenever I'm changing the shit on my stream, it's because I'm looking at my other monitor and I'm turning away from my microphone. Okay. Who did I say the other one was? Oh, the monkey. This guy. Yes. Okay. I almost just accidentally hit end stream. Guys, I'm scrambled today. Mary versus Monkey. A lot of these are like not... Like it's not gonna get good until way later because a lot of these NPCs basically do nothing or they suck actively. Like this monkey guy had 2 lines and just like barely... I don't think he even had a name. I think it was just like old monkey or something. Meanwhile, Mary was like the coolest. Hello. So the monkey was from... What did I say earlier? I forgot it in like 30 seconds. Mystical Banquet. He, I think he was running the banquet or he was just like a really old guy that was, whoops. Oh my god, I'm messing up this whole thing. He was either actually running it or he was just like really old and so everyone was kind of going to him for like leadership even if he wasn't technically running it, but he basically went from hating Eden because he's a human to respecting Eden and inviting him back to the banquet because Eden saved the day. But like, I don't know, he didn't really do much for most of the event. And then Mary was like the entire reason that Sleepless Funfair even was happening. She was the ghost that was running the fair. And then she died. She died for real. Yeah, the NPC were a bit basic. I kind of like that we got more complex ones, but it's also... Whoops. Some of the older events, since they didn't have an NPC that they were trying to introduce, it was kind of fun that it was just, like, more focused on the clan members interacting. But they can definitely do both, so... Hoping this is the right thing. Yes. Woo! Banger alert. And I'm getting the hang of this. I feel like I'm speedrunning, because now I can literally update all these pictures and then check the timer on my phone. So that one only took me 2 minutes and 8 seconds. World record speedrun. I'm really curious to see who the first one is gonna be. Like, the first poll that's even close is gonna be. If it's gonna be in the first round at all, or if it'll be just, like, basically at the very end. I'm curious everyone's thoughts, and I don't really know who I want to win. I've spoken out in support for Duke Vlad on several occasions, but I don't know if he's my favorite NPC. He needs to make it at least a couple rounds, though. Okay. 3 minutes is up. Merry sweep. Guys, what percent does it have to be considered a sweep, in your opinion? Okay. So that was those first 4 rounds were like this weird thing where there wasn't quite the right amount of things, so there was like a half round. So now we're moving into the actual first round. So the next pairing is going to be Coco versus the mercenary captain from Razor's Edge. So we're already seeing Coco again. Above 80%. Yeah. I would say 72. I think 70% is like pretty much a sweep. Alright. Let me put these up. Coco's back in the building. Someone in the building. And then who did I say? The mercenary captain. This guy sucks. I like how I said earlier that I was trying to be unbiased, but I lied. Should I squish him? Nah, I'll just move him over. The stupid... whatever. I'm not fixing it. Okay. Coca versus mercenary guy. I don't remember if he had a name. I think it was literally just mercenary captain. I'm also not sure if I'm spelling mercenary right, and I don't even care, because he doesn't even deserve to have his non-name spelled right. Fuck that guy. Hot take, fuck that guy. Oops, I didn't reset the timer. Okay. Let me go update the thingy. I need an oops counter for the amount of times I've already said oops. His name is just Captain. Real. He's a cringer. What the fuck? Bro doesn't even deserve a name. What do you guys... Okay, this might be a hot take, but I remember when, Umi was in the thing when Mirage of Scales came out, and people were like, yo, he should be the next clan member or whatever. I think it would be... Whoa. That was a crazy transition. I think it would be wild if they put somebody from a event as a actual clan member. I love him, but that would be so crazy to me. I'm gonna have 40 emails of just me sending myself updated versions of this thing. Okay. Brackets updated. And it's only been 1 minute and 38 seconds. Guys, world record speed run. I do think they'll eventually add more clan members, though. Maybe just like 1 or 2 or something. People new to the game. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that. It would be crazy to like add a guy from an event that some people haven't seen. Because then, yeah, they wouldn't know his lore. Yeah, he is hot, though. Love him. I just also think that it's cool that there's, like, hot guys that aren't always part of the thing. I think they're about to add Rin. I don't really think so, like, at all, actually, but, you know. It's, we have basically no evidence for either side. I think people are just kind of guessing, which is fair, because what else can you do but guess? But I really don't think they're gonna add Rin, at least not yet. If they do, it's gonna be a fucking minute. Also, the 3 minutes is up. Coco sweep once again, as expected. Next is the general versus the wolf guy. Not the guy, like the literal wolf from yep. Misty Vale. Let me find the picture of his ass. I almost just accidentally put Mr. Frog back up. They keep adding him in merch. I think they only add him in merch for the anniversaries. I've only seen him in the merch lines for those. So it's like he can have merch once a year, I guess, and I'm not gonna consider him a part of the group. The general, okay. I keep getting the general and the warden mixed up. So I almost goofed that too. This sounds like a Hollow Knight song. This is, fucking what? What am I trying to remember? Chimes of Darkness. I remember when I heard the Chimes of Darkness background music, I was like, this sounds like Hollow Knight. Holy shit, I can't type. General versus... Who did I say it was? Wolf. I don't remember if he had a name. I don't think he did. Okay, 3 minutes on the clock. Duke Vlad is fabulous for real. Exactly, exactly. Often I am saying this. The wolf's name is Chief. Oh yeah, true, true. Bought the Rin tote bag. I forgot about the Rin tote bag. I never buy merch, so... Is this gonna be the first one that's close? Because also, I guess this is the first one where, like, neither of them sucked. Because the general is from Army Blood Oath, and he was just, like, a nice guy. Like, I mean, he, like, made them do some goofing, but, like, he, they got trapped in his dimension, or whatever. His diamond dimension. But once he realized that they were just, like, chill guys, he let them out. And the wolf was literally, like, Gar's dad. Basically. I want to smash the general, but isn't he a spirit? He is, but you can dream. Who knows what's possible? This is actually the Rusted Nation music. I think. $50-50? Wait, what do we do if it's 50-50 at the end? If it's 50-50 at the end, then I'll choose, because I can't vote. I think this is updated. I'm getting confused on my own thing, so if I fuck it up, oh well. Insane transition. Insane transition. There we go. Updated the thing, I think. And it's been almost 3 minutes. That one was a slow one. Alright. Gang. Alright, it's been 3 minutes. Oh! The general just barely managed to win it. I thought I was gonna have to choose. That's crazy. 29 votes. That's a lot of y'all. Rest in peace, Wolf Dad. Okay. That was crazy. That was crazy, gang. Next one is the Phantom from the detective one versus the Night Crane. Not sure why the Night Crane screenshot has black bars on it. Let's just ignore that. Honestly, no idea who's gonna win this one either because they're both cool and nice. This is a fucking classic banger. Start poll. 3 minutes on the clock. Every time I start a poll, it refreshes the chat. It scares me every time. I think it's crashing. I'm scarred from previous incidents. Alright. The Phantom lore is that he showed up to Aster's event where they like... It's like an art show sort of, but it's just like rich people showing their thingies. And so he showed up and he was like, I stole some of your shit and like also you have to solve a puzzle to get it back. But it turns out he's just like an old dude that likes coffee. Which is kind of iconic. And the Night Crane, like, kidnapped Eden because Kuya was doing some trolling. And everyone was convinced the Night Crane was gonna kill him, but they were just hanging out at the top of a hill. Is that the right one? It is. This one's close. The crane is Huey lore. Yeah, so the crane came around because it was friends with Huey in the past or something, and it missed him. So it was like, I'm gonna go hang out with Huey. But then they were like, wait, Huey's gone, and who the fuck is this little twink? And then so on and so forth. Which is funnier, kidnapping or grand larceny? The Phantom also kidnapped Yakumo. So, he actually did both. Which is hilarious of him. "30 seconds left, gang." I wonder too if there's going to be any bias towards newer events, because like more people joined recently. Because the Night Crane is like 2 years old at this point. That song actually has an ending, like, that sounds like a normal song. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, I just let it go so long. Okay. End poll. Phantom has won it. Doink. Next one is the Duke from Blood Key versus the Bear Yokai from that one with the chocolate. Yep. I almost just accidentally put up the chef. What's his name? Chef Kuma. Oops. Oh, there he is. There's way too many of these guys. I sense another sweep. You right. I can't even find my picture of the Duke. Oh, there he is. He blends in with my picture of Leroy because they both have like red-orange backgrounds. Okay. Bear versus Duke. Oh! Sunburst Fever jump scare. This Duke not to be confused with Duke Vlad. Luckily I have the image on screen. Alright, 3 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Why am I getting an ad? Wait, is my volume off? It wasn't. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that ad. Hello, what the fuck? Phantom moves on to the next round. These yokai deserve names, right? The only bear rep in this fuck-ass game. For a second I thought you literally meant bear, and then I was like, oh, right. Because I was about to be like, actually. Actually there's 3 of them. Whoops. Add that to the oops counter. Done. Alright. We still got another minute and a half. That's crazy. I'm talking bear, not animal bear. See, that's what I'm saying. I was about to be Paige and pulled the actually. But I realized what was going on. I know, right? These songs are so good. I want to do a Silks performance to one of these songs, but none of them really lend themselves well to it, and they're all so short. So I can't really, but someday maybe I'll just do like a little sequence or something, not like a whole performance, but pros, I am not hearing anybody out on Huey. Not hearing anybody out. 20 seconds left, by the way. But I think, looks like it's pretty settled. Alright. Mr. Bear wins the poll. Next matchup is Molly versus Sang. Actually, not sure what's gonna happen here. I gotta find my Molly image again. Help! Oh, there it is. Molly Part 2 versus Sang. Do you guys like the typing sounds? I actually kind of do. Start poll. 3 minutes on the clock. This is a bop. Watch Huey be hot. No, that's already happening. And New Connie fans lose their mind. It's already happening and it's not looking good for us. For us Huey haters. Sang lore is that he convinced Yakumo to go to the old cave that the Great Serpent lived in, and he was trying to basically get Yakumo to cause mass destruction. But he had him convinced that it was actually going to prevent mass destruction, and it was not going to do that, in fact. Updated the bracket again. I've got no words, I'm just jamming to this song. Jamming to this bop. "35 seconds left." I would have put like an actual timer up, but too lazy. "10 seconds. But it's 10 seconds for me. Then I'm way ahead of y'all. I just realized that. Oh well. 10 seconds me time is like 0 seconds you guys time, I think, but oh well. So, Molly has won again, because Sang fucking sucks. Next matchup is the big tapir yokai from that one thing, Fanciful Capriccio, versus Minerva. So this guy. There we go. 3 minutes on the clock. The stupid ad again. Hello? I'm using Ibis Paint to update this image every time, so I go back in and it's like, lol. It's like, here's a fuck-ass ad about whatever. FedEx scams? I don't know. Jump scare. Dude, whenever I hear this song out of context, it gets me so bad. Because this is the song that plays when you're doing pulls, so I always, it like, I get like anxious. Right? It's terrifying. I never get to the end of that song though, so I didn't even recognize the end of that song. I was like, wow, a whole different song? That's crazy. This song genuinely fucks though, by the way. Minerva Sweep. Who's won so far? So we had kind of a half round because there was a weird number of people. So there was only 4 pairings in the first half round. Coco won the first matchup, Molly won the next one, Lone Wolf won the next one, and then Mary won. And then, next round, so far, Coco won again, then we had the General win, and the Phantom, and then the Bear Yokai from the one where they did the thing. And then Molly just won another round, and now it's Minerva versus the big yokai. Big tapir guy. 10 seconds left. Alright. Time's up. Minerva won, thank God. I would have had some questions if she didn't. Oink. Next one. This one's not even gonna be close at all. Umi versus the small tapir yokai. Why is that picture so small? What the fuck? Wait. What the fuck? Well, he's tiny, I guess, so whatever. There we go. 3 more minutes. feel bad for the little tapir. I'm surprised he's gotten any votes at all. Banger after banger. I should listen to this playlist more often, just like in my free time. I have no idea what a tapir is, to be honest. Absolutely no clue. Yo, this banger. Hey. Out in the dusty desert with the tumbleweed and the horses and the guns. Out on the ranch. 1 minute left, by the way, gang. Not that it's gonna be close at all, but... and the leather pants. Mish just did that thing where they see one person have a thought and then they go, wait, this whole group just had this thought at the same time? I catch myself doing that all the time. Where I'll see one person have like a stupid opinion on the internet and I go, I've been seeing all these people online. Alright. Duh. I don't even have to announce who won. Obvious. Obvious. Next pairing is the warden, the prison warden, versus Rusted Nation Huey. And I'm counting Rusted Nation Huey as an NPC, but specifically Rusted Nation Huey. Not him as a whole guy. What the hell is going on with this image? I have absolutely no idea who's gonna win this. Actually, yes, I do. Just lied. Not gonna lie, just kidding, I just lied. Alright, there we go. I love mustachios though. Bro, come on, he sucks. His stupid fucking facial expression. He's making the Gigaman face. Pisses me off. Colonel Sanders? Bruh. Colonel Sanders if he sucked. Colonel Sanders should be the next clan member. Who agrees? Everybody agrees. I don't even have to ask. That's not even a hot take. Everybody thinks this. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that they wish Colonel Sanders would be the next the next clan member. A lot of them. Huey sweep. Who wore it better, Huey or Eden? Not even a question. Don't even start. Eden, first of all, Eden had his titties out. So, like, do you even need to ask? Not me getting a scam likely phone call. Excuse me, I'm busy. Got really important stuff going on. Hello. Speaking of important stuff going on, by the way, guys, I got a job. Job jump scare. Employed jump scare. Crazy. I'm gonna be making money again. And I'll spend it on bullshit, just like I always do. Cute ringtone? Thanks. It's the same as my dad's, so I need to change it, because sometimes when I'm with my dad, his phone rings and I think it's mine. It scares the fuck out of me. The world is ending? Okay. Just everything I do, you guys are like, it's 9/11. They're calling it the new 9/11. 10 seconds left. May it pay money. No, for real. Use it to buy new Connie stuff? You're right. The only new... I've only paid for one... Oh, wait, I paid for two things. I bought the Eden light stick, and I bought... Whoa. Jump scare. And I bought the PJ shirt. All the other merch that I have is from my mom. She got it for me for Christmas, which is iconic. She got me like a grab bag thingy, and I ended up with a Rin photo card last Christmas. I damn near jumped off a bridge. Not really, but kind of. Okay. Huey wins. Next, we're on to the other side of the bracket. So it's Lone Wolf versus the tree from Chase the Rainbow. What the fuck? Okay, I'm leaving that image that small. That is hilarious. Just absolutely fucking 2 pixels, bro. Okay. Did it include sizes? I think it was just one size, which is so dumb. Alright. 3 minutes on the clock. Go! So that tree is the grandma tree that, had Molly trapped on the hill. That's all I know. She didn't have a sprite. So, but she literally was a tree. I don't know. It was like a whole weird kind of thing. Wait, what the fuck? I just scrolled back up to catch up on chat, and there's a couple that say message retracted. Now I'm like, there's secret lore in my own chat. But yeah, no, my mom, she's a chiller, so she knew that I'd be enjoying the gay sex game, and she was like, I found these thingies. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I just cracked my back like 3 times. It was kind of crazy. The top of my spine. I cussed once, and I think the message got eaten. Weird. Chronic message deleting addiction? That's funny. No worries, by the way. I was just noticed it and thought it was funny. Thought it was interesting. Whoa! Oh my god. These songs start so abruptly and they end so abruptly. Play this full blast while I'm trying to sleep later. See how long I can sleep for. It'll be 0 seconds. I just saw this stupid tree image again. Oh my god, it's so tiny. Doink. Okay. Are we keeping out the beauty bros? No, they're in there. 30 seconds left. He's a cis guy and he's always like, what's the logistics of this outfit? He sounds like Haley. You should get Haley to meet that guy. They could talk about the logistics of these outfits for hours. Alright, poll is over. Lone Wolf wins again. That was closer than I thought it was gonna be, actually. Rest in peace to the tree. Next is Baby Eden from Kleinstar versus the Crystal Fawn that almost fucking died in Greenwood Miracle. So this one's not even gonna be close at all either. Where's that little fucking twerp? I found him. It doesn't feel fair to include Baby Eden, but, you know, I decided that I would for some reason. I figure Huey's in there, so might as well. Alright. Were your parents finding this stuff? I don't know. I think it's on, what's the fucking website called? Animate? Baby Eden also be in the merch sometimes. See, doesn't that sort of counteract the argument that Rin is going to be made playable because he's in the merch if they put Baby Eden in there too? The second we start getting Huey merch, I'm jumping for real. I know it'll happen once they actually reveal what his face looks like. And I'm not having it. I'm not ready. Get that guy out of my face. I think it'd be funny if, like, Huey dies, Rin dies, and then the next arc is just something else. Like, just completely fucking unrelated. I want playable Baby Eden. That's insane, though, because they always have H scenes with the cards. Ah. That was my dad texting me. I could shut my phone off, but I won't. Isn't this also a song that plays when you're doing pulls? Jesus Christ, I keep jump scaring you guys. Is that the right image? It is, okay. I should make a Huey hater t-shirt next time I cosplay Ray. That's so fucking funny. Give me Silver Fox Aster or give me death. Often I am saying this. That shit is real as hell. Do you think they're gonna put Huey in different outfits? I feel like he's always gonna be in this. I mean, I guess we got a sprite for him, like, in the old thing, but... 10 seconds left. Alright. Poll is over. Eat and sweep. As predicted. Next pairing is the elemental spirit from Zest for Life versus Duke Vlad. Duke Vlad mentioned. Where the hell is he? I found him. Yippee! Alright. There's an option. I can start a Q&A also, and I keep almost hitting that when I add the polls. And I don't really know what it does, because you guys can ask me questions anyways. So, like, what would be the point of starting a Q&A? Oh, this fucking song? Hello. Okay, 3 minutes on the clock. Let's go. It's getting harder and harder to update this thing. The bracket image, because there's so many little tiny pictures that I have to move around, and I keep forgetting which one is on which layer. So then I'm like, The elemental spirit is from the wood territory. It came out because there was poachers putting the animals at risk. So it came out to serve and eat and then go back into hiding in Zest for Life, which was the second ever event. I hope I cropped this, because I might have forgotten to crop it and then it won't be a square. Also, I'm realizing that for some reason the one I just uploaded last time is overlapping with my Turtles headphones, which is actually rude as fuck. Did I crop this? I did. Okay, thank God. Doink. Well. Alright. I'm locked in. Dude, it's way closer than I thought it was gonna be. She's serving, but like men. Also, I mean, he's Duke Vlad, come on. She didn't even have any lines. Duke Vlad is a recurring character at this point, and he's just a silly guy. They're both girly pop, you're right. I only counted the NPCs that had sprites that were completely original and made specifically for the event, which is why Baby Eden counts and why Huey counts, but the poachers wouldn't have counted because they were just redraws of, like, basic enemies. The only possible exception to this could be the Beauty Bros, but I'm pretty sure the Beauty Bros were literally drawn for that. But they were just re-sprites of each other, but I don't think that was like a basic enemy skin. 5 seconds left. Alright. Duke Vlad wins it. Freaky Times jump scare. I think it keeps playing the same shit. Like, the shuffle works. Just event, so not Rin. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't count Rin. Also, because if Rin was in here and he won any of the polls, I would have to delete my entire YouTube channel, so... Which, you know. Okay. Vlad won it. Next pairing is Chef Kuma versus the Tanuki, which is funny because they're both from the same thing. And I don't think anyone gives a single fuck about Chef Kuma. But, you know. Okay. What event was Vlad from? He was from, what was it called? I don't remember what it was called. The, like, Halloween-themed one with Yakumo and Garu. There we go. 3 minutes on the clock. I don't like neither of these motherfuckers. What the hell did Chef Kuma ever do to you? We're sort of almost halfway. Actually, I guess we'll be... Never mind. I don't know how to do math, guys. I don't know if it's halfway. I need to bring back the Tanuki. I think it would be funny if in, like, a few more years they, like, randomly have a cameo. Eerie Escapade. Yes, that's what it was called. I can tell that there is still a lot of delay, so I think YouTube just kind of sucks. Tanuki have a name? No. Just like Tanuki Yokai or whatever. It's a classic yokai situation where they don't name them at all. Wow, okay, I'm kind of brain dead. I just tried to, you know how I have to like email myself these images? Because I update them on my phone and they have to get to my computer to update on the thing. I just went onto my Gmail on my computer and tried to write a new email instead of opening an email that I had sent from my phone. I'm getting lost in the sauce. This fucking banger. What I was trying to say about the shuffle is that, my thing that plays music from my computer, it doesn't shuffle like it's gonna play everything once in a random order. It shuffles like each time it goes to the next song, all of them are now added to the queue again. So it's playing the same like few songs, which is a little annoying, but whatever. Alright, 30 seconds left. Alright. The Tanuki wins it. As expected. As expected by me. Next matchup is Mary versus the Master of Elysium. Who also doesn't actually have a name. He's just Master of Elysium. But I guess he dies at the end, so whatever. Who needs a name when you're dead? There we go. Drug dealer versus coughing baby. Bruh. I had originally expected that I would be able to, like, explain who all of these event NPCs are and everything, but it takes me too long to update the pictures and get everything situated each time, so I'm glad you guys are kind of doing that yourself in chat, because, girl. Hello? Did I not just send myself that picture? What is happening? No, I did. What? My email's goofy. Jesus, that was an abrupt transition. One minute left. I'm watching this on my phone and the chat UI is giving me a stroke. I never watch YouTube live streams because literally nobody streams on YouTube. It's always Twitch, so I have no idea what the mobile, like, thing looks like. "30 seconds. It's already been an hour and 25 minutes. What do we think about this? Thoughts on this? I've been doing that a lot lately where I'll just, like, I'll say just something obvious and then I'll go, is anyone talking about this? Oh, you can't have the video full screen and chat at the same time. That fucking sucks. Oops. Okay. I gave you guys 5 extra seconds. Mary wins. Next is Beauty Bros versus Allie. The sick Victorian man has to go. Real. Let me find my goofy ass Beauty Bros picture. Here we go. Just them floating in the abyss. Absolute void. Who did I say? Allie. The song fucks tremendously. There we go. 3 minutes on the clock. Allie is a real one, and I love him very much. Anti-capitalist king. Anti-religion king as well, which I fuck with. Like, not anti-religion, but he's like... He's anti, like, organized religion. Because he's like, what the hell are we doing, gang? And Olivine is like, but it's because of God. And Allie's like, that's fucking stupid, bro. Get these freaks off my screen. Ain't no way. Allie sweep. Deserved. Beauty Bros had 2 lines and they fucking stink. This is, Smart Fella versus Fart Smellas. That's what this fucking matchup is. What are you streaming music on? It's literally all downloaded on my computer. I'm playing it in my computer's built-in media player. Not me going off designs. That's real as fuck. I think Allie still wins this one based on his design though as well. Because Beauty Bros are boring, cringery. Boring, cringery, copy-paste these motherfuckers. This song again? What's going on these days? Going off vibes and everyone else's reactions, just like IRL democracy. Wait, that's fucking true as hell. "45 seconds left. Allie sweep as fuck. We have 30 people on stream. Yo! The last time it was this high was when I was doing New Carnival Sims. That was a crazy wild stream. I was just looking back at that. That was the stream where I got my first donation. But then the person who donated joined my Discord and then refused to do an intro for like a week and a half. And then I was like, if you don't do an intro, I'm gonna kick you out. And then they left. And they've never been back. It was so weird. 5 seconds. Get your last second votes in for Allie, guys. Your computer's just playing what it wants to at this point, literally. My computer's whack as hell. As we know. We know this. This is a known fact. This is Ash lore at this point. Okay, Allie sweep. Deserved. Deserved. Next is the Lunar Spirits from Astral Duo versus, I don't know what the hell his name is from Feast of Roses. They were Def a minor. I don't actually think that they were, but maybe they were. I don't know. That's kind of what I assumed, but I see them on the Reddit all the time. Not that that means they're not a minor, but I see them on the Reddit all the time, and I think they have their age and their thing on Reddit, but I can't remember what it was. It was like 22 or something, which also they could lie, but it's like, I think they were just being stubborn for some reason. I wasn't there for that stream, but I loved that video. I should do it again. Do more of it. I already forgot who I'm putting up. Okay, Lunar Spirits and the Butler guy. I have him just in my notes written as like Korean looking dude because of the glasses. Did y'all see the AI Quincy animation on the Reddit? I've stopped checking the Reddit. The only reason I used to look at it is because people post the links to my videos on there sometimes. But it's like, I hate Reddit. And I hate the New Carnival Reddit. I hate New Carnival, like, everywhere, basically. There we go. It's great background noise. You're watching me on your TV? Slay. I get the event codes from there because I don't use Twitter. Yeah, no, that's real. I get the event codes from the official New Carnival Discord has a thing that like updates it like sends the tweets into the Discord, and so I sent that into my own one. My like private personal Discord that has just me in it. So I get the updates from there. But I also hate being in the New Carnival Discord server too, but I'm on the Reddit. No, I'm not saying that everyone that uses Reddit sucks. I'm just saying like it's one of those things just like any other like social media location where like most of the time it's chill, but the people who are weird are fucking weird, and I don't want to be around them. I need to keep my peace. I got hate for not liking Rin and Eden being together. See? That's what I'm saying. I can't handle it, man. I'm not one of those people who can just, like... I don't get any sort of joy from seeing discourse. Like, I don't think it's funny, or, you know? I just think it's annoying. Which is, like, a me problem, but I just don't want to look at it. So I don't. I try my best not to, but... You know, it happens. Unfortunately. I have some good interactions with New Connie fans on Twitter and TikTok. I don't use TikTok. I've been completely, fully off TikTok for like 5 years, which I'm proud of. But now I'm just addicted to Instagram Reels, so it's really not even... I made a meme and someone called me fandom police. Ain't no way, dude. I'm like at an age, or I don't even know if it's an age thing or if it's just me, but like the past few years I've gotten so fed up so fast that now I'm like, if I have a thing where I'm like, I need to discuss this with people, I'll find like 3 people or something. Like it just, I need like, I can't just go and like, I used to just, you know, go post on like Twitter and be like, anyone that sees this that likes the thing, I'll probably like to talk to them because I like the thing too. But now it's to a point where I'm like, I can't be dealing with anybody that I don't know. Lunar Spirit win. Almost a sweep, I'd say. Next one is Chocolate Morvay from White Storm versus Brahi or Bray from that one. Yes, the Stars one. Call from the Starscape. Rest in peace, Butler, by the way. I don't know anything about you, but it seems that you're chill. Eliminated in the first round. Here's Chocolate Morvay. And then, what's his face? Oh, I almost scrolled past him. Doink! Okay. Oops. There we go. 3 minutes on the clock. I wasn't able to beat the Butler stage, so bye. I haven't even been trying to beat the new battle stages. I gave up. Okay, so for those of you who aren't knowers of this, in the first event, Morvay put some drugs in Aster's chocolate, and it turned everyone into chocolate monsters, like all their maids and butlers and stuff. So then Morvay was like, I gotta go. Kuya was like, hey, this was caused by this one tree or whatever the hell. So Morvay was like, I can fix it. So he went into the woods trying to find this tree, but Kuya didn't tell him that that wasn't gonna go very well. So Morvay got turned into a big chocolate monster goo thing, and Quincy had to save him. Quincy and Yakumo and Edmund, of course, but mostly Quincy. So the chocolate thing literally is Morvay. And Rai is the guy that was doing all the alien research in Call from the Starscape. I don't know who I would vote for. This is the last matchup in the first round, by the way, guys. Morvay got Willy Wonka. Wait, you're real. This made me mad at Kuya for so long. I mean, Morvay was fine. Just a little goofin'. Just a little silly goofin'. 1 minute left. I realized recently that I'm kind of like Kuya. In that, like, I talk to people all the time because I'm bored. And I just want people to say things that are interesting so I'm not bored. But then when people say things that I don't like, I'm pissed off, like, to a degree that's illogical. And I was like, wait, I'm Kuya as fuck right now. I'm just not old. Not old enough to be Kuya. And I never will be. A Kuya apologist, I see. Man, don't even start with me. 5 seconds. There we go. Chocolate Morvay wins. And that is the end of the first round. Bro is kidding. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. First time I've seen mention of kinning since 2021. Twitter 2021. Love that we get the 5-second warning as it closes. I know, I'm sorry. It's, the delay, dude. It's not my fault. My Wi-Fi's good now. It's YouTube. Okay, next one is Coco versus the General. And I have a feeling it's gonna be another Coco sweep. It's starting to get harder, guys, because these are all the people you voted for in the first round. Alright. There you go. Begin! Who won the last one? Chocolate Morvay. Right. Fujo in arms. It's gonna start getting crazy up in here. People fighting to the death. Spider Duck, is your profile picture the Cater plushie? It kind of looks like him. I think I'm losing my mind though. This song has played 17 million times. No, it hasn't. It's played a few, but like maybe not 17 million. Not as much as the Horny song. Coco on Earth discovering Yuri. Wait, real? She would go to a 18 plus maid cafe on accident and she'd be like, ugh. There, that's the, yeah, okay. Oh, real, okay. It's also, to be fair, 2 pixels on my screen. "45 seconds left. Coco Sweep, Part 3. It smells good. My dad made food. There we go. End poll. Alright. Coco Sweep indeed. Rest in peace to the general. Coco moves on to the final 4. I think. Yes, that is what that is. Next is... Hold on, I'm doing things out of order. Okay. I updated the bracket already because I knew Coco was gonna win. Okay, next is Molly versus Minerva. And I have a feeling that I know who's gonna win. Oops, what the heck? Okay. There we go. 3 more minutes on the clock. As per usual. And I don't have to do anything because I already made the Coco updated thingy. I think I personally would vote for Minerva if I had the ability to vote on my own polls, which I don't. Not sure why though. I just got stabbed 57 times in the chest. The next one after this is Umi versus Rusted Nation Huey. Huey's gonna get fucking demolished. Y'all would break Molly's heart. Come on, man. Tragic backstory, now this. Minerva might have a tragic backstory, too. She's seen some things in her day, I bet. Huey's 0%, literally. He's gonna get bodied. Minerva fights for the people. Real as fuck. She's also an anti-capitalist queen. Minerva and Ali could do numbers. Reforming the nation. We put 2 queens against each other, SMH. Such is the way of a bracket showdown. Queen on queen violence. Her autistic son was tragically in the closet for 20-something years. Right. I mean, we know Edmund does have a dad, but we haven't seen him, so I'm gonna just say that, Minerva is Edmund's second mom, and they're lesbians. 35 seconds left. And they're both in the water territory. Dude, see? They need to make some big moves. They need to bring back the guillotine. Or invent it. I don't know what time we're at here in the lore of the universe. Allie and Minerva should invent the guillotine together. How do we know Edmund didn't come from a donor bank? Because he has flashbacks with his dad. Alright. Minerva 69%. Let's fucking go. Rest in peace, Molly. Dead for the 3rd time. Next matchup. Wait. I'm fucking tripping, dude. I drew this so fucking weird on my... Okay, hold on. I knew I was wrong when I was saying motherfuckers were moving into the Final Four. The next one, I skipped one, actually, is Phantom versus the Bear Yokai from the Chocolate event. I have this drawn out in my notebook so that I wouldn't fuck it up, but I fucked up drawing it. So yeah, I mean, if you look at the picture, I skipped one. Okay, yeah, so next one. Yeah, Phantom and the Bear. Okay. My bad, gang. I forgot to draw a couple of lines, and it just kind of fucked up the whole shit. Here we go. Where's the 1%? Minerva killed them. There we go, 3 minutes. Oh, I have to focus up, trying to figure out how to update this. Which one of these is my Molly image? Oh my god. Ill. Dark-sided. Oh wait, it's way back down here. Dude. I'm tripping. $50-50. Whoa. I might have to choose. Oh no, Bear is winning again. Okay. Oop, now Phantom's back in the lead. Crazy fight! 50-50, they should be randomly swapped with someone else. What? So yeah, this isn't the final 4, this is the final 8. I just fucked it up on my thing. Show democracy who's boss. It's looking like I might not have to. But y'all Ben knew this is a dictatorship, so... It's false democracy, come on. You should dictate the winner. Yeah, that's the plan. I think I said that earlier, if we end up on a 50-50, I just choose. Because, YouTube doesn't let me vote in my own polls anyway, so... In an alternate universe, I would have a vote, but I guess not. Oh, it's back to 50-50. 5 seconds left. What do we do? Is there gonna be another vote in these last few seconds? I'm on the edge of my seat. Nope. Okay, well, I'm gonna choose the Phantom, so that's who wins. Lol. Rest in peace to the bear. Sorry, bear fans. I goofed on ya. Like I didn't close the poll in time. The Phantom got more votes anyway, so that's funny. Okay. Next pair is Umi versus Huey. For real this time, though. Where's my Huey image? This song is really loud. Okay. Three minutes on the clock. Let's go. Huey the NPC. Yeah, it's specifically Rusted Nation Huey, so. He is an NPC in this context. In a way, atomic bomb versus atomic bomb. That's so funny. Oh no, I forgot to crop it. Bruh. Updating my bracket. I didn't crop it, so it's all goofy. Let me redo it. Huey doesn't need a pose to slay. His pose, I love that his pose gives nothing. Like, actual nothing. Okay, there we go. Starscape music is back in the building. We got 1 minute left. Go King, give us nothing. Exactly. I noticed the chapter 16 thing said something about, like, a last strand of consciousness or something. I think. What's that about? Like, is someone dying? Is Huey gonna, like, wake up for a second and be like, lol, and then pass back out? Or what's... Or am I just misremembering and that's not even what it says? I looked at it once and I said, hell nah, and I closed it. 10 seconds. Alright. Huey's dying, dog. I fucking hope so. That shit would be dope. Because then what else would they do? They've spent this whole time looking for him. They found him. He died. Oh! What? That'd be legendary. Okay, next is Lone Wolf versus Baby Eden. I almost made the poll before I updated the pictures. Oh my gosh, guys. It's getting... You'd think I would remember after doing it so many times in a row, but it's actually getting harder. Done. Okay. I want Kuya to call Huey boring to his face. Exactly. That's been like top 5 on my wish list for the whole game. There we go. 3 minutes. Personally, I'd be voting for Lone Wolf because he's hot as fuck. And also epic. Baby Eden is just a little shit. Just a little twerp. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Dude, exactly. I was looking through old pictures from like 2023 and I found an old screenshot of a tweet that said that about Gale from Baldur's Gate 3 with that cowboy hat on. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Often I'm saying this. I need the members to meet Baby Eden somehow, some way. That'd be crazy. That would be wild. But I guess it's totally possible because he's met baby them. Like baby Ray and baby Yakumo. Save a cow, milk the milkman? What the fuck? That's so funny. This is the one that sounds like Hollow Knight boss fight music. I feel like I'm in the soul sanctum right now, dude. What am I doing? Okay, I need to... Jesus. There. Updated. Post Umi sweep. 1 minute left. Looks like Baby Eden is winning. This is so sad. Guys. Don't let me influence your votes, but let me influence them. Guys. Guys, what are we doing? $35 seconds left. Trans anything NPC would be loved. Yes, exactly. I'd be excited for that. I think I saw someone talking about that like a long time ago online, that they were like, it's not gonna happen because yaoi fans still hate trans people or whatever. And I was like, well, I don't know much about yaoi fans. Are you disappointed in your cult? Yes, I am. You guys need to change your ways right now. I can't even believe this. You're voting for a baby. You guys are fans of the yaoi game and you're voting for a baby over the hot old guy? Sick. Sick and twisted. I let you guys go for extra time too. SMH. Not even deserved. Okay. Eden wins. It's just a stereotypical cowboy. I beg to differ, but whatever. Whatever. It's too late for me, Ash. I voted Lone Wolf 2005. I voted Lone Wolf September 11, 2001. Okay, next one is Duke Vlad versus the Tanuki. If you guys fail me again, I swear to God. Just kidding. But I'm not kidding, you're all gonna get banned. I'm never streaming again if Duke Vlad doesn't sweep the whole rest of the competition. It's game over. I hope I didn't just put the same guy up twice. No, wait, I think I almost did. Wait. I almost did. I forgot which one I already put on screen and I almost just put the Tanuki up a second time. I'm failing at my own thing. My own game. How is Duke Vlad supposed to win if he's not even up there? Okay. Vlad. Oops, I turned off my caps lock on accident. There we go. 3 minutes for you all. Who is this Tanuki? He's, he was, like, obsessed with Kuya. And Kuya was like, you're fucking annoying and cringe. Basically. He tried to imitate Kuya's magic. And Kuya was like, yeah, right, you fucking loser. He's a Kuya Oshi. Exactly. Kuya's such a hater. Truths. I keep getting recommended a video essay that's like, the power of being a hater. Kuya would watch that. He would get that recommended, he'd be like, finally. Finally someone said it. Meanwhile, Garu just jumped around and Kuya was like, yes, can go. Kuya's mind is a mystery. Vlad is winning. Deserved. To be so fair, the Tanuki has 2 lines. So it's like, kinda... Kuya would make rage bait content. True. "45 seconds left. When I started the game, I didn't like Garokar, but they've grown on me. There wasn't anyone that I actually didn't like. There's just people that I'm kind of more neutral on. Like, I'm unwell about everybody, but just to varying degrees. Who is Vlad? What the fuck? I'm not even answering that question. Come on, man. Come on. Sick. Sickening. Bro doesn't even know Duke Vlad. Ill. Imagine not knowing Duke Vlad. Imagine how much worse your life would be if you didn't even know Duke Vlad. Which event is this from? This is... well, it was Mystical Banquet. And that ends the poll. Duke Vlad won. Thank fucking God. I would have cried. Vlad sweep. Next pairing is Mary versus Allie. Unsafe space for Vlad unknowers. That should be my fucking bio. That's so funny. My life is an unsafe space for Vlad unknowers. Honestly, no idea who's gonna win this one. Let's find out. I would have to vote Ali because he slaps, and also because my shitty old coworker that harassed me was named Mary. So, that's kind of my lore with that. Obviously not smelled like that, though, but still. Okay. TNI Car Raiders real. Duke Vlad made it to the final 8. Let's fucking go. Will he make it to the final 4? Karu cosplayer said they were a Karu hater. That is insane. Like, literally, what's the point? Makes no goddamn sense. Like, that's actually, the more I think about it, the more confused I become. Like, if you like Garu enough to cosplay him, how could you hate Karu? That makes no sense. Has anyone seen the Dante haters? I have not, and if I do, they better watch out. Restraining order. Restraining order on every Dante hater. I'm free from my mobile prison. When? Oh my god, hey Jada. Dude, I didn't have room for Jada G on this bracket, but you would win every single poll, I swear. It would be Jada sweep every time. Why don't people like Dante? They're probably racist. Yo, speaking of racist, shout out Sunburst Fever. Sunburst Fever jump scare. No, genuinely though, I think part of it is racism, and I think part of it is just that people don't, if you don't read his rooms, it's really easy to assume that he's just like a toxically masculine guy that sucks or whatever, but he's not. So I think some people just like don't care to look into it, and then they're like, well, he just like sucks and is annoying. A lot of people hate Kuya for that reason too. They just are like, oh, he like sucks, and then they don't they don't read any of his rooms, and they don't see the parts of him that don't suck. 30 seconds left, by the way, gang. Dante also has an attitude that can be annoying. Well, so does Eden, though. So, if you're a Dante hater for that reason, you gotta be an Eden hater for the same reason. Bye, Jada! Thanks for popping in. Alright, Allie wins. Let's go! He sucks / romantic, exactly. You have to get the hard to acquire super rare cards to learn that everyone is more than they appear. Or you can watch my videos. / pirate the content. Okay, next matchup. The final of the final 8 is the Lunar Spirits versus Chocolate Morbet. I gotta find the pictures. There we go. Make the poll. There we go. 3 minutes. If you're going to use my comment for promotion, I expect compensation. Dude, yeah, I'll send you a percent of my ad revenue on this video, on this live stream. A percent of my 30 cents that I'm gonna make on this. Also, I'm planning, once I get to, like, once my first month of being monetized is over, I'm gonna post a screenshot of my analytics so you guys can see how much money I made. Because I think that would be interesting. Because I'm always curious how much money YouTubers make, and they never actually say. which is kind of annoying. Have you cashed out yet? I have, but the actual paycheck isn't going to come until like the end of the month. I used to hate Ren until I watched your videos. You were either trying to say Rin or Ray, but I'm assuming you were trying to say Ray because all I do with Rin in my videos is shit talk him, so. They never say because it's against the terms of service. Oh, is it really? Never mind then, I guess I won't be doing that. I'll post it on my Tumblr maybe. I saw somebody make a YouTube video just showing like how much she's made, but maybe she didn't know that about the terms of service. Shit talk Ray. I meant Rin. Hall of Fame quote. Is this updated right? Yes. Okay. 35 seconds left. I think Charlie made a video about how much he makes. I'm sure people have, it's just like not. Tragic spelling error. Yeah, I'm sure many people have talked about it, I just don't really see it. Cause like, the people who get asked are like fucking Markiplier type people. Where it's like, they're not gonna talk about money anyway because they make so much of it. I guess. 5 seconds. There we go. Lunar spirits win. The entire reason I got into New Carnival was because of Blade, and I got into New Carnival because of Blade as well, actually. And he's like not even close to the top of my faves list anymore. Which is so sad. Alright, so we have it down to the final 8. That's crazy. So, starting the final 4 round. Coco versus Phantom. Clan member bracket would leave me worse off than the 2024 election. That's so funny. Coca. Three minutes. Clan member outfits tier list stream when? I have a lot of different ideas for like tier list stuff, but I don't know if I'll ever do them as a video. Like I might do a video, not a live stream. Who won that one? Oh right, the Lunar Spirits. Whoa. I'm goofing. Yeah, so my lore with Blade is actually, I used to be on A3 Twitter, so I was like talking about A3 with the homies on Twitter, and one of my like 4 mutuals posted a screenshot of Blade. Like they had been posting about the gay sex game, and I was like, that's so funny that there's a gay sex game, like that's iconic. But I didn't really care until they posted a screenshot of Blade's card from Idolfest. And then I was like, dude, he has Misumi energy, and I'm a big Misumi enjoyer, so I gotta try this game. And he does have Misumi energy, but he's just... I love the other guys so much. Not so much more, but like, more. I wish the shuffle just played all the songs once and then started over, instead of doing whatever this is. A3 mention. Yeah, dude. I started playing for the porn, I stayed for the plot. Common occurrence. Very common occurrence. Wow, it's not even close. Coca sweep as per usual. Hey Ram, what's up? A3 mention. Not allowed to disclose click-through. Oh, wait. What? Wait, that's crazy. I thought you had mistyped in the other direction that you're allowed to disclose click-through rates, but you can't talk about your earnings. Huh. That's strange. A3 will always be a bit cringe to me after watching the anime with no context. I think you're kind of a hater because I watched the anime with no context and that's what got me into the game. Which is crazy. I think I learned of BL in middle or high school. I never actually... Like, I knew BL existed, but I didn't actually do anything, like, with the genre. Like, actual yaoi. Like, my shit was just, like, reading gay fanfiction on Wattpad in middle school. But I'm kind of happy about it, because a lot of the BL, like, not BL, but a lot of the yaoi stuff, like, it just... I don't think I would like it anyway. So... Damn, girl. Coca sweep as per usual. I'm going to fist fight you. Well, right, yeah, it's all like toxic stuff, which like I understand the appeal, but like I just don't really care for it, so. Next one is Minerva versus Umi, and I fear it may be the end of Minerva's run here. If you're talking pros, if you're talking about A3, the English server got shut down back in like 2021 or 2022, but the Japanese version still exists. Milf on twink violence. That was an insane transition. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. What is A3? It's a game about actors. It's a gacha game. Similar to New Carnival, except without porn, and it's about acting, and there's 24 main characters instead of 12. Is so many, yeah, it is. It's a lot. But it's kind of, since I was an A3 fan, when people are like, oh, like, there's too many characters in New Carnival, I'm like, yeah, right, guys. They're like, oh, I hope they don't add any more characters, because there's too many already. I'm like, you guys are weak. The cast was split up between 2 different seasons. It's actually 4 seasons. There's 6, well, in the anime actually 4 of them are missing because 4 of the main characters weren't added until the 2nd year of the game. But there's 4, yeah, there's 4 seasons. 6 characters per season. BL is not a genre, and I think saying all of it is one thing or another is a bad mindset to have. Well, yeah, I mean, everything has nuance, but that's just kind of my... whenever I see people talking about, like, their favorite, like, yaoi and whatever, it's all kind of the top 10, like, whatever that are just like really toxic, crazy shit. So obviously there's BL that isn't like toxic because New Carnival exists and whatever, but just most of it that I see is like not my thing. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't like the stuff that I see when I first look into it, why would I continue looking into it for stuff that I do like? There's kind of no reason. They switched to the next group and forgot about... Well, it rotates because there's so many guys, but it goes back to, like, they each have events, and main story chapters go through all of them, you know? So, like, the characters get more developed as the game goes on, just like any other thing. Doink! Okay, time's up. It was closer than I thought it was gonna be. I gotta update this thing real quick. Doink. Alright. Okay. Umi wins. Umi makes it to the final four, as predicted. Next one is Baby Eden versus Duke Vlad. There we go. 3 minutes. Oh, wait a second. I made a mistake on my thing earlier. I accidentally put Molly's picture instead of Minerva's picture on the final 8 thing. Hold up, I gotta fix that. That was just there fucked up for a while. Oh, that cutoff made me think the actual music, like, crashed. There we go, I fixed it. Okay. Molly Sweep is not dead. Whoops. Eden is Eden, yeah. If Eden wins, I'm gonna, like, as in wins the whole thing, I'm going to be sad that I left him in there. Because he's just Eden. But I guess I left Huey in there too, and he got voted out because he sucks, so. There, I think that, yeah, okay. 50 seconds left. Seconds. Silly alert. Exactly. We won't make him win, but he will be close. So he knows we love him. He's gonna get close and then he's gonna get voted out second place. And that might hurt worse than voting him out early. Think about that. Just saying that people getting shocked that it has good stories is odd to me. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Oops, I left this poll going for too long, but nothing changed, so it's fine. My favorite A3 guy was Sumigi. Dude, I had like a top 5. I could never get it. I mean, I can't even get my new Carnival guys down past top 3, so... Vlad, I tried my best. Rest in peace, Vlad. I'll miss you every day. Okay, last of the final 4 decisions is Allie versus the Lunar Spirits. I'm honestly kind of surprised that Lunar Spirits got this far. I think they might have had a series of lucky matchups. Am I like the only ace that plays this game? Not even close. Back when my Discord server still existed and it had like 75 people in it, I did a poll how many of the people in my Discord server were asexual, assuming that's what you mean. And it was 50-50. Okay, I gotta make this poll. I'm getting lost in the sauce. Allie versus Lunar Spirits. I definitely know who's winning because, like, hello. Three minutes, let's go! I'm also asexual, so, like, I'm part of the gang. Part of the crew. People who either can't or don't care to think for themselves. I think it's just, like I said earlier, if you look into something, like, it's kind of like people who don't like K-pop or whatever, because they're like, oh, the 2 songs that I've heard suck. It's like, okay, yeah, it's mean to be like, oh, the entire genre sucks fucking ass. But also, it's not like you're obligated to dig through a genre you don't like until you find something that you do like, just to prove that it has good things. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm saying, like, I just haven't ever really interacted with BL outside of this, or, like, yaoi or whatever, I'm not saying every single thing in the entire genre sucks ass. I'm just saying the stuff that I see on the surface isn't something that intrigues me, so why would I look into the rest of it? You know what I mean? But yeah, there are people that exist, obviously, that do say, oh, literally every single thing is trash, and those people are, like, wrong, but it's not like they're, you know... They're not evil for that, or, like, completely brain dead. What am I doing? Oh, I have to update the thing. Why are the Lunar Spirits winning? I'm surprised, dude. Oh, right. Baby Eden, where you go? There we go. Also, to be fair, I kind of think that, like, if people, like, you can only make opinions based on your lived experience, so if everything that you saw in a genre was bad, and then you henceforth say, oh, that genre is bad, without any, like, regard for people who enjoy the genre, like, because the only reason from there that you would say, oh, it's not all bad, oh, it's 50-50, and it just ended, Sorry, I forgot about the time warnings. I was updating the bracket, but it's 50-50, so I get to choose, so Allie wins. I forgot what I'm talking about already. Lol. I'm happy that Allie won. I'll remember what I was saying in a second here, but I gotta update this thing. Okay. Okay. So now we're down to the final four. Next one. Oh, guys. Oh. Next one is Coco versus Umi. It's getting crazy in here. And their pictures are right next to each other in my folder for some reason. This is fate. Gang. I have no idea what's about to occur. Three minutes. Go at it, gang. Damn, Coco sweeps so far, holy shit. I was expecting it to be a lot closer than this. What I was saying was, people make judgments based on their experience. So if all of the BL they've seen has been toxic, crazy, whatever, and they don't know that there's other stuff out there that's better, and they say, oh, this genre is bad, the only reason they would change their opinion from this genre is bad to it's not all bad, but I just don't like it, or like change the phrasing, is to avoid offending people who like the genre. But if you've only seen the stuff that's weird and bad, you wouldn't care about offending people that like the genre because you also by association think that they're kind of weird and bad. So I think that's why the, like, that argument is so common. Instead of people saying, like, it's just not for me, people usually will say, it's actually all bad. You know, and it's the same, like, to go back to my K-pop example, I had a friend who was like, he listened to like 3 songs or something, and then he was like, yeah, it's all stupid, and everyone who likes it is stupid, and I was like, well, I guess that's that for me, you know, because, like, why would he care about offending people if he thinks that it's stupid? I don't know. Does this make sense? But obviously, I'm the type to say, it's just not for me. It's just not my thing, personally. Because I know a lot of people that watch my stuff like the things that I don't like, so I don't need to be out here being like, you guys actually all fucking suck. Is this the updated one? It is. Okay. We're up to date now and there's only 5 seconds left. Coco wins. Not even fucking close. Okay. Next is Baby Eden versus Allie. So basically it's going to be Baby Eden versus Coco, which is cool. I forgot to close the poll. Oh well. Okay. There you go, 3 minutes. Have fun. Eden, but he couldn't afford another E. Real. So, just reading the, you know, messages still about the BL thing, and like, I would just like to again bring attention back to the fact that everyone is arguing their points based on their own personal bad experiences or good experiences. So, of course, people who have had a good experience with the fandom and the stuff they've read aren't gonna think, oh, this is all weird and bad and these people suck. But people who have had bad experiences are gonna think, this isn't that great. It's really not much deeper than that. It's just, you know, basically it's luck. If you happen to go into a fan space online and you interact with people who are weird and stupid and annoying, you're gonna then not like the thing that they're talking about or whatever, right? And vice versa. If you see someone who likes X thing and you think they're really cool, you might then associate that thing positively going forward. And meeting people who suck versus don't suck is pretty much random. Enough BL, let's talk about A3 again. Real. I can't believe Coco beat Umi. That's insane. I actually don't consume any media whatsoever. That's kind of, honestly, that's kind of what I do. Like, not even a lie. Because I'll consume one thing every, like, 3 years, and I'll be like, Jesus Christ. And then I can't do it again for several years. "30 seconds left. Let me update the bracket in the meantime. Doink. Let's just stop consuming media. Exactly. Nobody ever consume any media ever again. If you want stories, you have to write them yourself. Alright. Eden won. Shocker. Shocker. Okay. Is A3 also a harem? No. It's, there's, like, kind of flirting, I guess, with, like, the female, main character, but it's not actually... it's not reciprocated. It's just a girl with 24 sons, basically. Okay. Is this the last round? Gang. We made it to the last round. Coco versus Eden. Uh-oh. It's gonna be really, like, it's gonna be so annoying since the whole point of this was that it was an NPC bracket, and I guess I shouldn't have included Baby Eden anyways, but it'll be really funny if the main character of the game wins the poll. Like, duh, I guess. What else did I expect? Alright. 3 minutes. This is way too many sons. Real. Yeah, Milk, I don't think that's what Otome means. Otome is like dating simulators. Oh, where am I? I can't find my baby Eden picture. There's too many layers on this. Oh, here we go. It'd be even funnier if it was 50-50. Wait, well, y'all know who I'm picking if it's 50-50, so... 50-50 is Coco Sweep. Coco's doing well. She's surviving. This is kind of a funny outcome either way. It's either, like, do an NPC poll and the main character who isn't an NPC wins, or do an NPC poll for the Yaoi game and a woman sweeps. So it's kind of iconic either way. Student, I have the same question. She's just kind of silly, I guess. I'm neutral on her. I don't really care that much. So it kind of surprises me. Like, Umi is someone where I'm like, well, yeah, you know, everyone that likes the Yaoi game is going to be feral for that guy. But Coco, I don't really understand the hype. 'Cause women. My 'cause women is Minerva. To be fair. Also, you know what? I don't care that much about maids, so that's probably why I don't really care that much about Coco. "15 seconds left. Coco sweep." It's not a sweep, but Coco is winning. Gang, the last 5 seconds, which to you guys is gonna be 0 seconds. Hell yeah. Big win. Woohoo! Okay. So, I'm gonna really quick update this on my phone, and then just put the picture up for funsies. We did it. We did it! Y'all did it. Mostly. Because I can't vote. I can't vote for some reason. Woohoo! Please. Oh my god. Did the image not send? What is going on? Man, it's getting scuffed right now. Right at the end. Okay, there it sent. What is with that? Just one email taking for fucking ever for no reason? Okay. I went here expecting it to be no question either Umi or Lone Wolf, but I guess I was wrong. I knew Lone Wolf wouldn't get to the end, but I did expect Umi would be one of the final two. I forgot to crop it. Well, just whatever. Who cares? Hold on, hold on. There. Yippee! We did it. Woohoo! I'm late to the cheering because I was doing that, but woohoo! And it only took 3 hours. I felt in my heart that Coco would win. Real. She is iconic. As is proven. Now we have scientific evidence for that Coco is iconic and the best. If you really think about it. Because clearly this is foolproof. And my audience is representative of the entire Almost 4 hours. I don't know where you're getting that idea from, but so true. Molly didn't win, so what does anything mean anymore? That's how I feel about Duke Vlad not winning. Bro didn't even make it to the- wait. Didn't even make it to the final 2. He was in the final 4 though, so I guess I can't complain too much. No, he wasn't. Wait, am I I can't see. He was in the final 8. Silliness. Silliness. I think in my heart Duke Vlad won. Another sad thing to add to Eden's backstory. Yeah, he lost the poll. He lost the polls. Right at the end, where it really mattered, he lost. SMH. Couldn't win this one with the power of friendship, huh? Sucks. It's only 6:46 p.m. for me, so it's been 2 hours and 48 minutes. Also, there's a runtime thing up on my stream, thing that I can look at on my other monitor, and it says 2 hours, 48 minutes, and 48 seconds. L. Eden L. This is the first Eden L. Miss you, Duke Vlad. Bro, me true. Me too. Me true. Help. I'm having a stroke. Okay. I'm gonna head off. I gotta eat dinner. But guys, thanks for coming. This was hype. I had a good time. Even though you guys almost let Eden win. Crazy. Me complaining even though I'm the one that put him in there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. If Huey would have gotten anywhere near the final 4, that would have really been a problem for me. Eden would have voted Coco 2005. True! Alright, gang.